airborne now to the Southern Lakes area of New Zealand and the remarkable little all-year resort properly named Queenstown. Frankly, you'll fall in love with this tourist paradise on the shore of Lake Wakatipu, and we wish we had time to show you all of the reasons why. But for that, you'll have to come and see for yourself. And when you do, you will find that Queenstown lives up to its regal name. This is a most pleasant corner of this good earth, where you adjust the tempo of day-to-day life and pleasure to suit your own needs and tastes. For some getting on in years, but still young in spirit, there is the matching of personal skills in the art of bowling on the green. But for those who would share the more exciting life, on Queenstown's Lake Wakatipu, there is the jet age equivalent of the outboard motorboat, the jet boat. Of all varieties of water sports you can name, one of the most thrilling is skimming across the calm water of Lake Wakatipu by jet. Racing at more than 50 miles an hour, you're about as close to flying as you'll ever be on the surface. So hold tight and jet away. Flying Odyssey of New Zealand lifts us over these heights known as the Southern Alps to the attractive resort area of the Hermitage. Our approach to the runway for landing, touching down within easy walking distance of the Hermitage itself, near the base of the lower slopes of Mount Cook. Of course, you can drive to the Hermitage if you choose, but flying in is the best way if time is a factor. The Hermitage is one of the best known and finest hostelries in the Southern Hemisphere, nestled on both sides by bold and towering mountains. For a close-up view, there are the telebinoculars, and here's what you get. A magnificent view of Mount Cook, Airangi, the cloud piercer. There is much to do for the visitor to this part of New Zealand. Notice the summer clothes, even though today we're glacier-bound. We're on our way by bus to the most accessible glacier in the area, the Tasman Glacier, only 12 miles from the Hermitage. That vast field of snow and ice just up ahead is our objective, the mighty Tasman Glacier. We're at about the 7,000-foot level. What we're walking on isn't snow, but ice granules, 1,500 to 2,000 feet thick, flowing only a few feet each year as the glacier slowly reaches toward the sea. Not far, as the crow flies, is Milford Sound. The Milford Sound Hotel, at the base of the Sheerdown mountain range, is one of the newest and finest of modern hotels, provided to cater to the increasing thousands of visitors who come to New Zealand each year. And it is by air that we gain the truly overpowering impression of the wonders of Milford Sound. Huge, rugged, as though never before seen by human eyes. Glacier-scarred cliffs rising straight out of the water. Cascading waterfalls. Raw nature at its inviting best. One of the best ways to explore the much-vaunted wonders of the South Island is by air, winging northward to the twin glaciers of Fox and Franz Josef. You feel as though you could reach right out and touch the snow-clad peaks. And then a ski landing on Franz Josef, named in 1865 for the then Emperor of Austria-Hungary. This is certainly an invigorating altitude, to say the least. And a little light exercise helps to keep the circulation moving. And if you're a real winter sports enthusiast, this is the skier's heaven. Leaving Franz Josef, we're on the last leg of our aerial odyssey, an adventure even for experienced air travelers. Cinerama Gap, named for the Cinerama motion picture of a few years ago, whose spectacular air scenes were taken in these skies. Wings over the Southern Alps for the fade-out of our airborne odyssey. Fuji in Japan. The Matterhorn in Switzerland. Great. But for us, we'll take Mount Cook in New Zealand. And so we've come to the end of our aerial odyssey to New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud.